Hey, what's up guys? Joker here. Today I'm going to be walking you through my top 5 Black Friday deals here for 2015 over on Amazon. As always, the links are down in the description below. It goes to help support the channel quite a bit, so if you're thinking about picking up any of these items or any other items in general over Black Friday on Amazon, please do use my links down below. It would really help me out a lot. So coming up on our first item here is actually a monitor that I currently own, that I used for about 3 years, and I still recommend it to this day, even when it's not on sale, because it's still a good value at full price. But thankfully, it is on sale for $209.99. Regularly, it does retail for around $280, so you're getting about a $70 savings there, which is pretty good for this monitor. Honestly, as far as 1080p monitors are concerned, if you need a gaming display, I still think this is one of the best ones, if not the best one on the market, you know, before you start getting into like G-Sync and things like that. But it's 144 hertz, it's a 1 millisecond response time. It is a TN panel, but it's also one of the best TN panels I've ever used. I used it for 3 years, and comparing this to the VG248QE from Asus to something like the ROG Swift, night and day how much better the TN panel is on this for colors as well as viewing angles. Oh my god, excuse me. Which just goes to show you, you know, $200 monitor basically, or almost a $300 monitor if it's full retail, compared to like an $800 ROG Swift, is just absolutely insane how much better the display is on this particular panel right here. So I give the VG248QE a really strong recommendation. I still have the thing sitting around right here, and if I had more room on my desk, I'd probably be using it. Anyway, coming over to the next item here, SanDisk has some really good prices on their SSDs this week, leading up to Black Friday. So right now on Amazon, you can get a 480 gig for $110, and this is their Ultra II SSDs, which are their fastest SSDs that they make. These things really just go neck and neck with something like the 850 or the 840 EVOs. They are really right in there in that race with some of the best SSDs around this price range, and they're killing it right now on the price though. $110 for a 480 gig. 960 gig is $240, so it's a little bit more if you get the 960 gig, but you could just go get two 480s if you wanted to and raid those suckers up. Totally up to you. Coming up next is Mionix mouse, actually, their Avior SK Team Edition. Now, this is made for the SK Team, whoever those guys are. They do have the basic model here for $55, but the SK Team Edition is a few dollars less, and I actually think it looks nicer. It's got that black and white design on it. That thing looks really sleek. And this is not very different from the Mionix Caster, which I reviewed recently. It's really just an ambidextrous version of that mouse. So if you're a lefty, or you know, maybe just you want the buttons on both sides, then by all means you're going to save a few bucks by going for the Avior versus the Caster. This Caster, I believe, retails for $70. This one's $51, so really good value on a good mouse. And kind of bundled along with that is, I said top 5, but we kind of got 6 items here. I'm doing the two mice as one thing. The other one is the Logitech G502, which is an amazing gaming mouse. I actually have one here right now. I'm going to be reviewing it very soon on the channel. But it's a great mouse. The software and the customization you can do on the G502 is probably second to none. Better than the Caster even. I'm not saying it's a better mouse necessarily. We'll talk about that in the review. But it does have a lot more customization if that's what you want. If you want to be able to customize the experience to yourself, then you'll be able to do that a lot more with something like the G502. And it's a good mouse. They've got a great sensor on there with the Pixar 3366 sensor, I believe it is, which is even better than the one in the Caster. So awesome mouse all around. I can't give it high enough praise, really. Next up is a CPU, the AMD FX 8350, which is still a beast of a processor, and only $150. Comparing that with one of their motherboards, which you can get around for $80-90 for a decent AM3 Plus motherboard, and you're looking at a solid system, ready to go for around under $250 with the CPU and motherboard. And that's a good start right there. That's a really good start. You're not going to see much of a bottleneck with GPUs and things, so 8350 is a really strong 8-core processor from AMD for $150. A really good deal. Last up on this list is the HGST Deskstar NAS 4TB drive at $170, which I know sounds like a lot for a mechanical drive, but it's their Deskstar NAS drives. These are super reliable. These are what I go to in my system for all of my mass storage, for storing my video files, all my archived videos, everything like that I need stored that is super important to me. I put on these drives because time and time again they have showed up in a lot of reports as being the most reliable mechanical hard drives on the market today compared to things like Western Digital and Seagate. HGST is where it's at, and they got this in a variety of flavors: 3 terabyte, 4, 5, 6 terabyte. Pick your poison. 4 terabytes is my go-to size, though. I usually get these and then I RAID them up so that I have the drives mirrored, just to protect myself, since the data is really important to me. All of my archival footage and stuff like that for YouTube, my B-roll that I like to keep around for eternity for whatever reason, because I feel like I might need it one day. So that's why HGST are my go-to drives. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Let me know down below if you're picking up any of these items or what your top 5 Black Friday deals are, in case I missed anything, because I'm still looking for deals, man. If you know about any deals, let me know about the deals, because I want them deals, okay? I'm trying to save some money too, man. I'm struggling too. I'm trying to eat. I know I don't look like I need to eat, but I'm trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Don't forget to check all of those links down in the description below, and have a happy Thanksgiving. I will catch you guys next time.